Aloha! Hi, everybody. We got a cloudy day up here, kind of near the mountains right now, up here at Greenwell Coffee Farm. This is my old stomping grounds. This is where I used to work. You guys have heard about me. Oh, hi, Eric. Hi, Poppy. Hi, Heidi. How's it going? I figured we'd start outside. Oh, let me turn that off. Okay, so you're going to hear me talking a little different because I've rolled right back into my living in Hawaii. So don't make fun of me. But the more I'm here, the more I roll back in to the lilt and the just how we talk here. So you're going to hear me talk a little different. And, so this is me when I'm in Hawaii. So there you go. Figure I'll wait until everybody comes on. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Becky. Aloha. Aloha. Yeah, so this is where I used to work. I started out here at Greenwell just in production. And then I became a roaster, and then I was in charge of production. Then I built their website. Then I became a manager, and eventually I co-ran this place with my friend Sandy as general manager. So this coffee farm was my home 5 days a week, long hours. We built this. It was still pretty new when I came on board originally, and it has grown and grown. I mean, look at this. We got pavement. I mean, we didn't have pavement. It was dirt. It was dirt for so long, and then we got gravel, and we were so excited about gravel. And then finally, after I left, they got pavement. After I left. But anyway, I tell everybody who comes here to Oahu that you must stop at Greenwell Coffee Farm. It is an awesome place, and you're going to find out why. Oh, Living with Diz. Yes, I knew you came here because I got on your stream. Yes. Their coffee is so good. You know why? Because it's fresh and it's roasted correctly. That's a big one. You can go into coffee shops that are roasting, but that doesn't mean their coffee's going to be good. Oh, Heidi, you should have stopped. You're going to find out why you should have stopped. Not only are we going to go in and see the inside, but we're going to take a tour. I got Jess giving us a tour. We're going to go out to the coffee trees. You're going to learn all about it. I could give the tour because I used to do that, but I'm going to let someone else talk and do this. And we're going to, there's free tours, free samples. I mean, you can't beat not stopping here and having some Hawaiian coffee. I'm so glad Kyrie is doing amazing. That's awesome, Tanya. Yay! So these pines right here, you might think they look a little out of place. See them over there too? Those are called cook pines, and they're actually meant to be in tropical weather. They're also a really good windbreak for coffee and other crops if you're trying to keep the trade winds away from, blowing through your fields. So those pines, even though they look like they belong, in the mountains, the Great Rocky Mountains or something, they actually are tropical trees. So there you go. There you go. Oh, that's awesome, Justin. Awesome. So, yeah, I guess we'll walk in. We were kind of waiting for everybody to get on. Again, we're at Greenwell Coffee Farm, my old home. Here we go. There's Schofield Barracks back there. Going that way. So that's the Army post over there. Hi, Vicky. There's Angela. How you doing? So Alex repainted the sign, but is in desperate need of replacing. I've told Sandy they need to bring my son Ryan over to build a new sign, and then Alex will come over and paint it. See, so the Brooks family could take care of this right now. All they have to pay is their is their flights. Their flights over and a place for them to sleep. That's all they'd want. They'll do this for free. If they could, they would come back in a heartbeat to do this. Because both my kids, FYI, worked here. So they both worked here. Alex worked here in the summer when she was not going to UH. She gave coffee tours. She worked in merch in the retail section. And then Ryan worked back in production. So Ryan flavored coffee and bagged coffee, and he loved it. They both loved it here. So I employed both my children here at Greenworld when I was a general manager. So yeah, pretty awesome. So, are you guys ready to go in? Ready to go in? That's a gold tree. It normally has beautiful yellow flowers in the summer. And then there's a jacaranda tree in the back. So these are some coffee trees right here. They're considered trees, but they're more like bushes. At least this kind. There's several different kinds. I'll give you a close-up look, but we are going to go back into the actual field back here, and you'll be able to get the whole tour and understanding on coffee. And they're actually roasting on the smaller roaster today, so you're going to learn about this. But coffee beans, they start out green and then turn red. They're picked, they're pulped, they're rinsed and dried, and then they're roasted. So you're going to, and the parchment taken off. You're going to learn all about this. But we planted these trees about 6 years ago. So this gives you an idea. These are about 7 years old. They were pretty small when I left. So this one's gotten real big. But yeah. These are coffee trees. Are you guys ready to go inside? Don't make fun of me. This is how I talk when I get here to Hawaii. When I start talking to my friends over here, this is how I sound. So I'll go back to normal when I get back to Florida. But this is just me. This is Hawaii Beth, and I'm not putting on a voice. This is just how I roll right back into it. So there you go. So they have Shave Ice on the left, run by Soleil. There's Richard. That's my driver. You're going to be available to drive here when we go, yeah? Because you have the keys. You're sitting over there. Okay. All right. So, Shave Ice on the left. You're going to see a lot of really cool coffee signs throughout. They came from all over. Collected over the years. When I was here, cafe was different, and then I was able to completely redesign the cafe, and that included getting this monkey pod shelf and a new counter, and the way that we have the line now goes in front of all this. And I learned that from Disney. To put people in line staring at the food, staring at possible merchandise they could buy. The more they stare, the more they stand, the more chance they got to buy. I learned that all from Disney. So see, this is a Disney tie-in. Hell, I'm even wearing a Disney shirt today. Look at this. So there you go. Let's turn this back around so you can enjoy Greenwell. All right. So my nephew, that's my adopted nephew. That's Ramsey. Ramsey with his Bass Pro Hot.
Welcome to Greenwell.
That's not very Hawaiian hat,
Yes,
Ramsey.
I know. Let me come right back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so the guy who does all of their pastries is named James, and he is amazing. He's been doing it since we opened. And their biggest seller is their hot dog bagel, which is amazing when it's warmed up. And I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but get a couple of cream cheese. Yes, cream cheese with a hot dog bagel is amazing. It is so good. But they have brownies, they have muffins. Their blueberry muffin is so good. They have scones, they have banana bread. It's awesome. So, and obviously they have coffee. They have cold brew done the right way. It's drip and lots of great stuff. Iced, blended. Their Mocha Freeze is their most well-known drink. Cap Freeze, Mocha Freeze, Chai Freeze, so good. They're made with real vanilla ice cream, FYI. Right now they got a apple pie latte going on, a white chocolate pumpkin, and a pumpkin pie chai. That's all their new stuff. So, anyway, and then a long time ago, we came up with the idea of the tip jar being a would you rather, or where you had to pick which one to put your tip in. So you can see right now it's would you rather find your soulmate or win the lottery for life. So that's interesting. I wonder which one has more in it right now. Which one has more in it?
So then we think like,
Oh, I see like a $5 bill in the soulmate one. I can't tell. Hi, I'm good. Thank you. All right. I think Ramsey went to get a different hat. So anyway, this is where your order comes out. Yeah, the Mocha Freeze has got two shots of espresso plus chocolate syrup and ice cream and ice. It's amazing. That's the Mocha Freeze. So it's coffee and chocolate, basically. So here's where you pick up, obviously, and here's where you can get free samples. Samples. FYI, Jackie, here's your coffee or your tea. Jackie wants me to bring back tea. So there's a good morning tea, a red sunset, all kinds of stuff. Let's go surf. I'll bring you back some tea, Jackie. So let's see what samples we're doing today. Greenwell House Blend. So this actually has Greenwell from this tiny farm. Greenwell House Blend. There's Moana Blend. Sweet Love. It's evidently milk chocolate, coconut, hazelnut, graham cracker, blueberry strudel. I'm good. No, I'm good. Blueberry strudel, zesty combination of wild blueberries, toasted graham crackers, hint of cream for a smoothie silk finish, and then of course pumpkin spice. So you can get samples. Oh yeah, y'all go ahead. Ask away. Okay. Yeah. So y'all want to see some of retail? We can do retail now. So a lot of this stuff is from Hawaii. So like the honey's from Hawaii. The handmade mugs are from Hawaii. The soaps are from Hawaii. So many of these things, the bags, these are all made by vendors who are local in Hawaii. So it's really, really cool. Candles. These are local candles. So lots of really, really cool stuff. Ornaments. Those are all hand painted. Bags. Trying to see. Here's the hand painted mugs, or actually they're hand thrown mugs. Look at these. These are gorgeous. Aren't they beautiful? Well, here's the really big ones. I can't imagine what would you put in that. Those are huge. This is a nice size right here, though. So these are all handmade, all signed by the artist. Super cute. All kinds of cool stuff. T-shirts. I'm going to bring you over to the coffee in a minute. So we're going to learn about coffee here soon. We got prints.
What a flavor. No. What a flavor. What a flavor.
All right, so here's coffee. All of these are whole bean. You can get them ground if you want. I suggest keeping them whole bean. They can even seal them for you so that they can be sealed and you don't have to worry about them popping open in your luggage. Pumpkin spice, peanut butter cup, snickerdoodle, salted caramel, vanilla nut, coconut cream, blueberry strudel, Hawaiian hazelnut, macadamia nut, Hawaiian coffee cake, which is one of the biggest sellers here, butternut rum, sweet love, which used to be called sexual chocolate. I don't know why they changed it because it was awesome. Do you guys know where sexual chocolate came from? Coming to America. Sexual Chocolate was the name of the band that Eddie Murphy was one of his many roles in that movie. All right, let's get to the regular Hawaiian coffee and the blends. So FYI, you guys know, right? If you're coffee people, you should know this. For it to be 100% Hawaiian, it needs to say 100%. If it says blend, it is a blend, which means it's blended with other stuff, most likely not all Hawaiian. Okay, well, definitely not all Hawaiian. But the good thing about these blends here, because I know, these blends are blended with care. Okay, they pick the perfect type of South American, Central American coffee that blends extremely well, that marries well with the Hawaiian. So, like Greenwell is a blend because we're such a small farm here. They can't put out 100% because we would be sold out so quickly and then we wouldn't have any beans to sell. So they do a blend. So it's a certain percentage from here, Hawaiian coffee, and the rest is blended with care, choosing specific beans that marry well with it. So that's the I can only speak to blends here. I can't speak to blends elsewhere. But they are blended. So when you see the word blend, no matter where you are, it's not 100%. Be aware of that. Okay? So these are the blends. Then you got Greenwell blend. But then this is 100%. See it? 100%. Ka'u is on Big Island. So it's basically a Kona coffee, as you know it. All right. So this comes from Big Island. And that's a dark roast, if you can tell. Lava roast. Lelehua, which is a high school right up the street here. Pahala. So this is... I don't know if this is a blend or not. It doesn't say 100%, so I'm assuming it's a blend. Oh, no, it says. The Lehua is also Kona. It's got A'u beans. They're just roasted differently. Oh, it is a blend. Prize-winning Central America beans, too. Okay, so it is a blend. So they normally also have Waialua, which is 100%. They also normally have Maui, but all the farms, when the lockdown hit, all the farms didn't have enough people to farm their coffee when it came time. So everybody is short on Hawaiian coffee right now. Sandy was saying that she just bought 2,000 pounds from Maui just recently, so they will have more. Oh, hey, Mary, you're doing it. You're doing the tour. Yeah, they can hear me. Yeah, they can hear me, Mary. Okay, so we're going to get confuse the crap out of you right now. You heard me call her Mary. This is Sandy. This is Sandy. She is the manager of Greenwell. We used to work together.
Yeah.
Yes. And how was that, Sandy? How was that working with me?
You're so close. It was fun. I was a good cop, of course.
And I was the bad cop.
Yes.
Yes. So when someone had to get reprimanded, she'd go, Mary, go talk to so-and-so.
Yes.
And then Sandy would probably come along after and console them.
Cookies and milk. Because I don't drink coffee.
Shh, don't say that so loud, Mary.
I don't drink coffee.
All right, Mary, we're ready.
Okay. Well,
All right.
since we're roasting, we can go to the roast.
Well, but is a roaster going to be going? I'd rather go in order.
It's going now. Oh, it's just
Oh, well, that means there'll be another one, yeah? Yeah. So let's do the tour, and then we'll be back in time. 20 minutes. You can string this out in 20 minutes, right, Mary? All right. So start from the beginning.
beginning.
Yes. First, you plant the seed.
So this is Kaylee. She's one of our retailers.
Hi, Kaylee. How do you like working for Sandy?
I'm an angel.
She is one of my favorites. I absolutely adore this place.
Good. Good. It's awesome. Let's.
I did not pay her.
It did not pay her to say that. Yeah, she just slid over a small envelope, but we didn't see that. Gonna be a bonus on your check. Good job.
Yeah, you probably will get a bonus.
Yeah, you're saying that on camera, Mary. You shouldn't say that on camera.
You already got one.
That's why she's so happy.
No, but yeah, so this is, our owner is Mr. Howard Green. This is his retirement baby, actually.
I'm getting closer so I can hear you. I'm not trying to be weird.
Good.
You need to project, Mary.
I'm not a production person. Elizabeth is behind the camera. Yeah, so he started the farm 2009. I believe we came aboard about 2013. Beth came first, and then I came after.
Save the best for last.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
the best for last. And then,
You weren't,
way
it was,
after, at the end of the year, December,
yeah.
because you would always remind me of that.
I've been here longer.
Yes.
Okay, so Howard started it in 09. As kind of like a post-retirement, I want to grow coffee. Yep,
And then the farm actually opened in 2013.
yep.
This was this was our production, our
This,
everything.
oh yeah,
area.
people, look at this. So this used to be production, okay? Roaster wasn't there yet. This was production. This was where I did everything in production in this tiny little space. Now, it's just backstock, and it holds our sweet small roaster that I roasted on. I can't believe they're getting rid of it. I took a picture with me and it. I need to send it to Howard with me pouting and being all sad. Yeah. So they're going to be getting rid of this roaster. So it only does 25 pounds, and I'm going to let you continue because I'm talking too much. Go ahead. All right, Mary.
You can project.
I can project.
Yeah, so with the times we are getting very busy.
By the way,
and so-
everybody's saying hi, Sandy.
Hi.
So,
Hi,
okay.
everybody. Or aloha.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So if I go in and out of languages, just ask.
That's
Beth.
right. I already told him, I go, y'all are going to hear me talking different. I'm like, do not make fun of me. I go,
Yeah.
I get back and I go immediately back into this. So
I
they're
know
not
you
used to
all,
hearing.
That's like a mainland.
Yeah.
So I should say that you all.
It's
Versus
don't say
you
that.
guys.
Don't say that. That sounds weird coming from you, Sandy. All right. What's next?
So normally when individuals come in, we'll go ahead and just give them information on our information wall. We kind of go through
Such a good name of the wall.
information
Information
info
wall.
We don't have a purple wall like Disney World. we should paint it a little purple.
A little. It'll stand out better.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we looking at? We're looking at.
So we're looking at when the farm first started. We have all of our trees that when they were cakeys or little babies.
Little babies.
And then normally
kikis.
in the process of how it goes from seed to cup, it'll start having flowers.
Beautiful white flowers.
Right.
They're tiny, but there's a lot of them.
Yes.
And they smell.
Yeah.
They actually
they're part
have-
of the gardenia family.
Yep. Yep.
And then we'll then start having some cherries on the trees. We actually have a lot of green cherries on the trees right now. But
Yeah.
we don't harvest any of them until they're red or really like a dark Merlot. As you can see in Howard's picture, if that was really
Is
the
that
case,
is that how big they get? That's Howard, by the way. That's the owner. Is that how big they get, Mary?
I wish they did, then we will only have to harvest one
One,
cherry
one per
year.
tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so they turn red, and then what do you do, Mary?
Then we'll go ahead and pick them, we'll wash them out, and then we'll go ahead and pulp them. So pulping is just taking the red skins off of the green coffee beans.
Right. And this
Then-
machine right here does it, right?
Right, that's the pulper.
That's the pulping. So it basically pops the beans out of the cherry.
Yes.
Okay.
And then after that, it'll go through a drying process, which takes about a month or two. Once it's dried and it comes down to about 20% of moisture, then we'll go ahead and put it into a hauler that'll take off. Because what happens when it dries, the sugar hardens and there's like a parchment paper surrounding that bean. So we'll go ahead and remove that parchment paper off of the bean.
That's that machine right there. It takes the parchment off after it dries. And that results
in a green coffee bean.
in a green coffee bean. So that's what coffee looks like, guys, before it's roasted. There you go. All right. Are
And
we
then we'll go ahead and roast. We can actually show Kai putting the beans in.
Kai putting in the beans? Oh, yes. I remember that. Here we go. 25 pounds. And of course, it doesn't come out 25 pounds, FYI. So, you see, roasted was already done. It dumped, like she said, before we got here. So that's cooling it off, and then they'll dump it into a bucket and take it back to production. So, he just started a new roast. So it's churning right in there right now.
It's about a 14-minute.
You got 14 on that? You're doing Greenwell or North Shore?
Probably not.
Yeah. So a medium roast. And you'll see this computer here can make the same roast every single time. So what they do is at the beginning when they first decide they want to do a new roast, they go through a process of deciding when the temperature is going to change, when it goes up, when it goes down, how long. They wait for hearing the first crack, all that good stuff. And then once they get exactly how they want, they save that profile. And they save that profile, and then they can do it over and over again exactly the same way. That's how you get exactly the same coffee every single time. So, and that's the new way. Before computers that did this, you had to be a master roaster. You had to hear it. You had to check it constantly to see what color it was. You had to know when the crack was and decide when to dump it. A lot more, technical here, how you can change the temperature just by a half a degree or 1 degree. Whereas before, these were harder to handle the temperature and decide. So, yeah.
And Mary, Beth actually had Howard do some profiling of our coffee, so they were tracking each roast every 15 to 30 seconds.
Yeah,
actually.
we were writing down every 15 to 30 seconds what the temperature was, because when you dump green beans into a hot roaster, the temperature drops drastically. You can just see just from a glance how temperature is dropping down, and then it slowly starts making its way back up. So, yeah. All right, we're ready to go outside, Mary.
Okay,
We want to see some trees. Watch your step. All right.
So right now we're walking into our coffee garden. So this little area is for the public so that you can actually see, feel that coffee is a tree, not a bush.
Yep.
How it looks like, and it's like Beth mentioned earlier, when it's in bloom, it's such a light but very fragrant smell. It's
Yep.
beautiful to be here. We have a huge purple jacaranda tree that sits in the back.
Oh yeah, purple,
Yes,
beautiful purple blooms. When it blooms like twice a year, yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So we're close to the Army military base, so this tree has been here for
Oh,
decades.
there you go. You can see the purple. Little tiny bit of purple. Here, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, there
And
you
it's
go.
a little overcast today, so
Yes, it's
you may be
lovely.
able to see
This is
some
perfect,
rainbows
Mary.
later.
Yes. Yes, we're going to Dole after this.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm going to tell them the right way to do Dole. Don't pay for the
Sorry.
train. Don't pay for the train. Don't pay for the maze. Just go in the back door.
Yes.
Get your Dole Whip. Walk around the free pineapple little air garden. Learn about pineapples.
Feed the koi fishes.
Feed
That's
the
my
koi
favorite
fishes.
thing.
And then leave.
Yes.
And go North Shore.
'Cause you never know what will happen on the train. It could be an accident.
Go. I think I can walk faster than the train, Mary. I think I can walk faster than the train. Okay, so remember, if you do come here, do not pick, do not touch. You're just here to look and learn. Okay? No kids climbing on the trees or
Oh,
whatever.
please, no.
Please no. Howard's does not need to have a heart attack at this. Here. Okay.
Yeah, so on the trees, as you can see, we do have some red cherries as well as some green. So they'll go from green to red. And you really wanted to get it like a really dark red, like a fire engine red.
Yeah, like see, those aren't ready yet.
Yes.
Those aren't ready yet. You want them nice and dark. Like you said, Merlot.
Yeah.
Merlot. Almost. I mean, that one's almost that one. But of course, you wait until the majority is red.
Correct. And because we do hand pick, we will be going out surveying the trees because we are having a lot of cherries that are turning red right now. So,
Right.
We really want to make sure we try and get the most out of it.
So now, do you come out and just do kind of like just a periodic pick whenever you start, before doing the whole field? Do you come out and just grab some because you know these are going to get the ones that are already red?
Yeah, right now we're already.
You don't want them to like fall off and rot.
Right.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want them drying on the trees. 'Cause
Right.
Once it falls to the ground, we do not pick them back up and use it again.
Right.
Also, we do have to make sure and just double check for the various bugs and things that may
Right.
be affecting our trees. So we
Yeah.
are coming
Which I'm
out
assuming
daily.
as they turn red, there's more of a chance of bugs coming. So it's better to kind of
Yes.
grab those when you can.
And if anything, they're already in the beans prior to it ripening. So
Do you find this to be a bit zen coming out here and working in the fields, Mary? When you
Well-
want to get
well,
away from all the teenagers inside, Mary.
well, I
You can-
believe when people like, oh, it's great to pick coffee until you're out here 45 minutes per tree.
She's not like
That-
me. I was
No.
always out here when I could get out here. This was my zen place. Sandy, not so much. Sandy come out here for very short bursts and then all of a sudden be like, where's Sandy? I don't know.
Because if
I think
you
she went back
compare our
inside.
fingers, Beth can be a finger model. She has beautiful long fingers. I do not have that. So
She picks slower is what she's
right.
saying.
And I know that it's impossible for females to be colorblind, but literally, the first year I told our owner, I am gonna go colorblind, so I don't have to pick
You
anymore.
don't go colorblind, Sandy.
I know that. So if anyone tells you if they're a true coffee farmer and they handpick, if they're like, I love it, or they go into a zen, something is wrong
Oh,
with them.
I think she just called me crazy. They know this though. See, you're not
Yeah.
telling them anything new. They know me.
Yes. I know. Please don't mention land versus road. That's just like
Oh.
craziness. But it's
Okay.
That's why we love it.
So tell us how many times do you harvest?
Well, there's two main harvests per year, but within those two main harvests, we're out here probably four, four, four times within those two main harvests. Because again, our trees have multiple personalities. Normally, normally it should just go through the flow of flowering, green, and then red. But we're gonna find that we're gonna have blooms coming out, greens, reds, any particular.
Does that have to do with your weather and your elevation and stuff as to why your trees are kind of wacky versus other places?
Yes, a lot of times it is the weather. This is why even though right now it's raining, we're still going to be watering. We never have enough water. The heat for this summer was really
Yeah, you had a really dry,
yes,
you had a very dry summer. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure that also goes into it. Yeah.
correct. So
But coffee can be grown at all different kinds of elevations,
Oh,
just
yes.
like wine.
correct.
And that's why coffee tastes different also, besides roasting, obviously.
Yeah.
But like coffee in the mountains of Big Island versus down here, Waialua, which is only like, what, 500 feet above sea level? Or
900 feet.
yeah. What are you guys? What are you here?
About 900.
900? So
Yeah.
Waialua's lower, so
Yes.
about 5,
Yeah, so that's where a lot of
6.
people feel like, oh, well, I just want like a dark roast Hawaiian coffee bean.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we don't do that.
Right.
Because depending on where that bean is grown is basically the roasting profile that we'll do so that it'll have optimal sugar content and taste better. If you're like, say for example, if we were to do a dark roast on our beans here, it'll probably burn.
Right.
If we're doing a dark roast on it because
Right.
it just
There's just certain beans that
Right.
shouldn't be roasted a certain way.
and
yeah.
it's because of the cell wall of those beans are so delicate that if you overcook it, it's like cooking sugar, caramelizing the sugar.
Right.
You'll just burn it,
Right.
and you don't want to do a really light roast because you'll still have that bitter taste. So you really want to make sure that you're cooking it
Right.
correctly.
And
getting
FYI,
the best-
guys, if everybody's had bad coffee, but if it's really bad, it's got that bitter taste to it. That's the sugar that has basically been burnt. So,
Yeah,
yes.
burnt coffee is very beautiful, but it tastes purple.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, if it's very oily, because again,
very oily.
that's showing that
Very
it's been.
shiny, so everyone thinking it's the best.
Yeah, but that's actually not
Coffee,
good.
Again, in photographs, it's beautiful.
Yes.
But in terms of taste,
Taste,
it is
it's
not.
awful.
Yeah.
Yes. Very good. All right, Mary. We going back in to see if the roast is done?
Yeah,
We should be.
we should be almost. We can bypass it.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's just
We have about 4 more minutes.
4 more minutes. So why don't you tell us? I explained blends
goodness.
versus 100%. I see you only got 100% right now, and that's
I
just.
don't even see the t-shirt.
I'm assuming that this has to do with lockdown and everything, as far as everybody trying to keep their farms up and running during COVID and everything. They're not producing as much coffee.
Correct. So right now, especially during this time of the year, we're at the end of our stock of last year's harvest.
Yeah.
So right now, we're not getting any beans in at the moment because they're actually harvesting probably within the next couple of weeks.
Right. And you already have your orders in on those, yeah?
Yeah, we do have a little wish list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maui?
We do
You bringing
bribe-
in Maui?
Yeah, we do bribe
Good.
our vendors.
Right. Don't say that, Mary. You're on live TV.
I'm Hawaiian, so I'm gonna just say.
She's just gonna say exactly what she's thinking. Yeah. So the Kona that you roast here is that one right there. The ones that are packaged up here, that came from Kona, but is roasted elsewhere.
from someone else.
So when you come to Green World, always buy Green World because you know it's fresh and it's been roasted here by people who know what the hell they're doing. Not to say that those people don't. That's nice. If you're an ABC store, grab some. But yes, I highly suggest this coffee.
Yeah, and the great thing about our owner Howard, he really, I mean, he loves what he does.
Yeah.
And one of the things is he does really take the time to profile all of the coffees.
Yep.
If it's something that he doesn't approve, we actually do not sell it. We really don't even give it away.
Right.
We'll go ahead and talk.
Well, he doesn't want his name on a product that he doesn't
Exactly.
agree with. Yeah.
And so he makes sure he drinks his coffee whenever he comes in, and he's constantly asking himself, can I make a better cup of coffee?
Right.
So he takes it very seriously, which I appreciate a lot.
Right. To my moderators that are on here, I will bring you some samples. These do about 6 to 8 cups. They're already ground, sample bags. So I listed off the coffee earlier before Sandy came. So if there's any coffee mods, I will bring you back some. I'm only offering it to my moderators, but if you want coffee.
Cake.
Hawaiian coffee cake is... Mary,
My
why
favorite.
did Sexual Chocolate change names?
No, it didn't.
It didn't? Oh, I thought Love...
No.
No?
No, we have Sweet Love and Sexual Chocolate.
Where's... Oh, there it is. Sexual Chocolate's right there. Oh, I just went right over it.
That's our top 5.
Oh, yeah. Sexual Chocolate, Hawaiian coffee cake, and then Mac Nut. Those are like top 3.
Yeah,
Hands down.
because Mr. Hall or Mr. Murphy never came to visit our farm, so we're sticking with that name.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah, so Sweet Love is more like a Mounds candy bar. You have the Hawaiian hazelnut in there, some chocolate, graham cracker.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's good. Oh, here we go. It's about to jump. So here you go, guys. Coffee's ready. Perfect timing. Now it's cooling off. Awesome.
Yeah, now it'll go through an 8-minute cool down.
Yep. And there's holes at the bottom, so as it's spinning it, the heat is getting sucked from the bottom and out. Still on a good maintenance plan with this baby, right?
Yes.
Yes. Good. Is it in a binder? Do people actually write that? Good.
Yeah, we actually had a tech come in about 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
From Detroit.
Nice. Nice. Too bad we can't smell it. Yeah, no smell-o-vision. Sorry, guys. So, FYI, roasted coffee smells different than brewed coffee. Everybody assumes it's the same. This smells more like toast. A toasted bagel smell, which is not bad. It could get you hungry, actually. But this smells like kind of toasted bagels. Now, when you brew it, that smells like what you know as coffee. But, yep. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I guess we're going to head to Dole. I have my drivers ready and waiting. And then I'm going to make my way back here after I say goodbye to you guys, because I need to buy coffee for my son and my moderators so I can send it home, because we're going to be taking a lot of coffee home anyway. So we're trying to get Alex and Ryan squared away. We already have like boxes that we grabbed from the post office. And so,
Okay, good. We
Yeah.
also have boxes here.
yeah. I just figured because we're putting other stuff in it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to get squared away on both of our kids so that they can have their coffee. But yeah, so moderators, you can text me and tell me what kind of coffee you want. We also have tea over here. I love the new bags
Yeah.
that Dava.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, let's go to Mary. It's
Yes.
1:44.
I know, I'm on
Go.
the time.
Go.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Everybody says bye, Sandy. They're saying goodbye to you. All right, let's go find Richard. Let's go find my driver.
Okay.
Go find my driver. Okay. Yeah. Richard. And there's Soleil. He's the one who does shave ice. You did shave ice. I missed it. I missed it.
Also, I have the best ice cream here for you all. I got
Ice cream.
a Kona coffee ice cream.
Kona coffee,
I also
mango.
have a mud pie ice cream. The mud pie is a Hawaiian mud pie is a coffee base with some brownies.
Ooh, brownies. Coffee and brownies. You can't go bad. That is awesome.
And it's
That's
really,
awesome.
really good. And then I do have the mango and the ube.
Now, what is ube?
Ube is happen to be a sweet potato.
Sweet potato that's purple.
Yes,
Yes. And they made it into an ice cream?
yes.
Yeah.
And here's a little sample of the wonderful ube.
Wonderful. Ube.
Only in Hawaii they sell it at Walmart. There you can find the ube potato
And-
at Walmart.
And Foodland.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do that too. I get it. They know what Walmart is, so yeah, everybody does. Thank you, Soleil.
Thank you.
Best shave ice. Best shave ice around here. He's got
Would
it.
you like a shave ice today?
No, I'm good, thank you. I'll come back. You know I will.
Aloha.
Aloha. All right. Let's go to Dole. Let's go to Dole. So Dole is like a quarter a mile, maybe half mile down the road. So I'm going to show you how close it is. And like I was talking to you when I was talking to Sandy, this is the best way to do Dole. This is the best way to do Dole. Can you hold my ube? Thank you. Oh, I should have thrown this in the trash. Oh well. Boy, I can get in the car so easily normally, and yet put one thing in my hand. All right. Here we go. Down to Dole Plantation. So, yeah, nothing against Dole Plantation, but I just don't think you need to spend a lot of time there. Go for the important stuff, learning about pineapples and getting some Dole Whip, but it's not it's super commercial, super touristy. They have a huge gift shop full of employees trying to sell you everything. The train ride is really not that much. Learn the same information for free where we're going in the gardens. And you know, I'd rather you get back on the road and go to North Shore after this, you know? So yeah, this is the best way. I'm going to show you how to do Dole Plantation after you do Greenwell Coffee Farm. Did you guys enjoy? Did you guys enjoy Greenworld? You got to meet Sandy. I'm so excited. She was originally going to have a meeting at 1, and so which is when I started the stream. So when she came behind me and showed that the meeting got pushed to 1:45, I was like, "Oh, you're the one doing the tour. You're the one doing the tour." Oh, she's one of my best friends. I miss her so much. It's been so great seeing her almost every day. Almost every day we come up here. Yeah, did you guys learn anything? You know how when you get home from school and how your parents were like, did you learn anything today? I'm asking. Oh, good. I had some the other day. So, so anybody learn anything new? Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's not bad. Eric did. What did you learn, Eric? What's something new that you learned? All right, so literally right down the street is Dole. trying to see if the miles, if it's, I don't think it's a full mile. Maybe, yeah. It's like a half, maybe.
If that.
Or a quarter. It's not very far at all. Just going across the bridge. Oh, it's Jackie. Oh. Sorry, Jackie. Why don't you have your own name on here? Why are you using Eric's YouTube channel? And here's Dole. See, I told you. It is not far at all. Can you go in that way? Oh, yeah. So that maybe they just block it off certain times a day. Here we are. Where are we sideways? I gotta straighten this. It's all wonky. There we go. It's a little better. Yeah. All right. Parking space. Finding a parking space. Yeah. That person's gonna grab that one, so we can grab that one. It's gonna be tight. And for this guy to... Oh, Richard. Ooh. Ooh.
Back up, straighten up a little.
Okie dokie. Yeah, it's them. Whoa. There we go.
Curb check.
Curb check. It's still there. All right. There we go. Dole Plantation. Yeah, Jackie, being allergic to coconut, I could see how you would skip this one. But see, now you can watch it now and say, you've seen it. Seen it? Don't have to go. Honestly, it's kind of a one and done. Though I used to come here and do Dole Whip runs for my employees. I'd come down and grab 4 or 5 Dole Whips and take it back for them. So here's the maze. It's the largest maze in North America, I think. I believe so. Unless that's no longer true. These are called rainbow trees. You can see different colors on the bark. Aren't they pretty? Greens, oranges. Call them rainbow trees. All right. So, we're not going to go in the front door. That's the front door. We're not going to go there. We're going to go to the back Yeah, here's the beginning of the maze right here. So this is called, this right here, this tree right here, this is called or slang is an autograph tree. And it's because the leaves are so thick that you can actually use your fingernail to write your name or whatever on them. It doesn't hurt it. And that's called an autograph tree. There's another one right over the ticket booth right there. So look, you got to see what a rainbow tree looks like and an autograph tree. All right, so there's another side door to go inside and shop to your heart's content. But like I said, they kind of hammer you with, can I help you with anything? Can I help you with anything? Would you like to see anything? So here's a carving. So these are outdoor vendors. These are people who, oh look, he's carving a, look at that. It's beautiful. So pretty. Look at that one down there. So cool. That's gorgeous. All right. So these are, oh. So if you're wondering why everything looks so red, so the dirt here has been oxidized. This is basically, this is dirt that gets to a point after a volcano that breaks down, it becomes dirt, but it has an oxidation that turns it red. So it's kind of almost clay color, yeah, rusty color. But we're gonna show you different kinds of pineapples, okay? So this is called a Bratitis from Paraguay. So you'll notice these leaves are kind of cactus-like. Here's one right here. You can see. See that pineapple there? So these are from Paraguay. Excuse me.
Down by that water.
Let's see what else we've got. Oh, over there. More signs. Oh, look at these. MG3. Don't get any more information on it. Look at that. Aren't they cute? Look how tiny they are. Still growing. Still growing. So this one's from Brazil. You can see one down on the ground right over there, growing. There we go. So this is from Brazil. So, FYI, pineapples only produce 2 per plant. The first one takes 18 months to grow. 18 months, guys. Second one takes 14 months. So you have to be a very patient person if you want to grow a pineapple. FYI, we're growing one at home. Richard decided to grow one. So, okay, look at this. When you select a pineapple, there are 3 important things to look for. First, you want to select a firm pineapple. A soft pineapple usually indicates the pineapple is overripe or bruised. Second, check the eyes, which is the circular shapes on the outer skin of the pineapple. You want to select a pineapple that has eyes that are the same size from top to bottom. If the pineapple's eyes are smaller on the top, it's probably a pineapple that is not matured fully. This is important to know because once you pick a pineapple, it will no longer ripen. Third, the color of the pineapple outer shell is not necessarily a sign of maturity or ripeness. Pineapple's flesh can be ripe, sweet, and ready when it still is quite green. So don't take the color into account. Take the firmness, take the eyes. These are all good things to know. Fresh pineapples from Hawaii are picked at a maximum ripeness, so the sooner they are eaten, the better. If you don't plan to consume your fresh pineapple right away, store it in your refrigerator where it will keep longer. So there you go. All good things to know when you pick your pineapple. I like that. So it's not about color at all. It could be green. It could still be very ripe. That is good to know. This talks about growing your own pineapple. Growing a new pineapple from the crown of a ripe one is rewarding and easy to do. It makes for a beautiful plant, fascinating process to watch, end result that is just plain delicious. First, twist off the leafy crown from the top of the pineapple. Place it in a dry, dark place for a couple days. Then peel off some of the lower leaves until you have a nice stem. Place the crown in some water and let it soak for a few days until the root starts to form on the stem. Then place it in a pot with some potting soil. It takes 18 to 22 months to get your first fruit. There you go, 18 to 22 months. So you have to be very, very patient. Very patient. Frequently asked questions. I'm telling you, this is all stuff you learn from the train. This is what I'm telling you. So easier to do this at your own pace and then leave and go see something else amazing on this island. How long does it take for a pineapple plant to produce fruit? About 20 months from the first fruit and another 14 to 15 months from the second fruit. How many crops do you have harvest per cycle? 2 crops in 4 years or 3 crops in 5 years. After the last crop is harvested, the field is knocked down, new cycle begins, starting with land prep. Why is the soil red? The red soil is caused by decomposed volcanic ash, resulting in oxidized iron in the soil. It is good soil for pineapple. Why do you use black plastics? Plastic mulch. Oh, there you go, right there. Plastic mulch is used to confine the fumigant, conserve moisture, heat the soil to stimulate growth, and control weeds as a planting mark. What is used as planting material? The crown of the fruit or the slip that grows on the stem of the fruit? How many plants do you plant an acre? Oh, how many plants do you plant in an acre? 28,000. How are they planted? All plants are planted by hand. Do you irrigate the pineapple fields? Yes, by drip tube method under the plastic mulch. Do pineapples need fertilization? Yes, mostly nitrogen and iron in the form of liquid spray on the plants. Are pineapples harvested by machine? All harvest is done by hand, loaded onto a boom conveyor that takes the fruit to a bulk bin. I've seen that done. It's really cool. How are the pineapple from Waialua utilized? About 70 to 80% as fresh and balance is chilled, cut, and juiced. Do you plant year-round? Yes. This ensures the fresh fruit market will have pineapples available throughout the year. So that's from Dole. That is from Dole. See if we can find some different pineapples. I see a lot of ones that say like MG3 and stuff, so I don't know. Some of them are from Brazil, some of them, let's see if I can find a, Richard, does that sign say anything as to, that one in the,
Pineapple variety garden.
no, I meant this one here. Okay, no, that's Brazil also. Okay, what does that one say over there? Is that from a different country or the same? What is it? Where is that from? Oh, these are Hawaiian. Okay. Nice. Oh, and there's where Sandy was talking, where you can feed the koi fish. You can feed the koi. Make sure you have some change. Probably quarters. And koi fish down here. It's a huge koi pond. All right. Oh, cute little photo area where you can stick your head through and take silly pictures. So cute. All right, guys. So yeah, this is where you can learn about pineapples. You can learn how they're grown. You can learn how they're harvested. All kinds of cool stuff. We haven't hit those signs up over there. So let's go see what else we can learn. But this is truly, and then we're just going the back door, and I'll show you. I'll take you in there. And you can get all kinds of Dole Whip desserts. All kinds of pineapple desserts, obviously. Pineapple production. Oh yeah, see? These are pictures. That's the knockdown. And then they're replanting. Then they're harvesting. Yeah, see, there's the boom. Oh no, that's where they're boom spraying. And there's the harvesting there. Yep. Washing, sorting, tagging, boxing. Yep. Pineapple growth. Oh, there you go. First rotation. From Wahiwa to the world. They've been doing this a long time, guys. Long time. First cannery was built here in Wahiwa in 1903. Hand-operated machinery by 1906. Peaked in the 1930s, Hawaii provided 2/3 of the world's canned and fresh pineapple. Wow. Amazing. Okay, go inside. Food and beverage entrance only. All right, guys. Food order. I have all kinds of food here. This gives you an idea. You can get the Dole Whip, topped with pineapple. You can get, you know, pineapple chili dog, pineapple chili bowl. Oh my goodness, what? We'll get it. It's lunchtime. It's the only time we're gonna be here probably. Loco Moco, teriyaki chicken, Kahlua pork, chili frank, hamburger steak. There you go. Soft serve Dole Whip, waffle cone, waffle bowl, pineapple split, pineapple float. Switched on me. You can get pineapple juice, small, medium, large. Yeah. So yeah, everything pineapple right here. Right here. You can even get Dole Whip in a cone and then dipped in chocolate. I don't know why they're not doing that at Disney. Doing a dip cone with Dole Whip, chocolate and pineapple. That's crazy. I'll show you where the where the gift shop is. It's pretty low. It's the gift shop. It's pretty big. Some of it's overpriced, FYI. Some of it's okay. Aloha. Oh, I see bucket hats that say Hawaii, but Becky. So yeah, so this goes all the way back. But I don't get a good signal in here. Oh, that stuff's nice. Rich is going over that. Anyway, guys, that's about it. Richard, I'm going to step outside for a minute and say goodbye. Please pay. But guys, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had fun. I'm going to say goodbye. And yeah, more streams to come. Okay, take you to my favorite beaches. Might go to a few other places that you might not think of if you ever come here to Oahu. And hey guys, if you ever plan a trip here, please hit me up. I will tell you some amazing places to go that you might not find in a guidebook. Some places to skip, some places you must go. So please don't ever hesitate. Ask me anything. Make sure you have that notification bell on. Yes, Kim, thank you. And hey, share this stream with other people who you know are going to Hawaii maybe, or thinking about it, or just to see some of Hawaii. I'm going to show you more, so stay tuned, okay? And otherwise, I will talk to you guys later. Aloha. Bye.